the yellow line.
We're outside the yellow line.
We're outside the yellow line.
We're inside Gaza, outside of the yellow line. There's two parts. There's the international border, there's the Israeli-controlled area, the yellow line, and the area that is supposed to be demilitarized and governed by the technocratic government, but currently speaking is governed by Hamas that is refusing to disarm.
Okay.
So we're on the east of the yellow line, the Israeli-controlled side of the yellow line.
Okay. And this is the new situation since the
Ceasefire in October.
Yeah. Okay. So what is happening here?
Well, right now we're about to enter a tunnel that has been dug out by IDF troops operating in this area. Our soldiers in this area have two main missions. One is defense, where we've seen Hamas every single week try and carry out attacks against our troops crossing the yellow line. The second thing is locate and dismantle the terror infrastructure in this area. So this is one of the tunnels we found in this area, part of a much larger network that is kilometers long, kilometers long, going all the way from Gaza City all the way to the Israeli border. Was part of Hamas's underground network and was part of their offensive network, more importantly, that could bring them closer to the Israeli border.
And so Hamas is still using these tunnels?
Well, Hamas is definitely using tunnels over the yellow line in the area they control. In the area east of the yellow line, most of the tunnels, there's not a lot of terrorists past the yellow line, but just last week we've seen 4 terrorists come out of a tunnel in Bet Hanun, which is a kilometer or two away from here, and try and carry out an attack against our forces, wearing a blanket on their heads and walking with their guns, trying to surprise our troops in the area. So there's still a real threat of terrorists popping out of the tunnels outside of the yellow line, carrying attacks against our troops, and they've been trying. On Hamas's account, they expect this ceasefire to be one-sided, and they hope to get us whenever they can, and they've been trying every single week, conducting terror attacks against our troops.
And what happened in that situation with those guys?
Well, most cases we've been able to dismantle and we've been able to react in real time and eliminate those terrorists. In some cases, sadly, there were bad results. We've had soldiers killed since the ceasefire came into effect. In this area we're standing, there was a commander 2 weeks ago that was severely injured from Hamas fire. He was just patrolling the area where he's supposed to be. The area that was agreed upon is an IDF area. Hamas opened fire against him and he was severely injured. But in most cases, we were able to eliminate those terrorists that are trying to threat our troops.
Or if they surrender, you don't eliminate.
Yeah, most of the time they're here. If they are coming close to our troops, they're coming to engage. They're trying to surprise us. They're with weapons. They're opening in fire towards us. In the few cases where terrorists came out of tunnels and wanted to surrender, they did, and we took them into custody and handed them over to the relevant authorities.
And it's just men that you would see?
Mostly. We're speaking about east of the yellow line, mostly men, yes, in most cases.
And so people are living on camps?
Well, across of us, if you zoom in afterwards, you can flip the camera and zoom in, there's houses. There's the Gaza City is mostly intact. You can zoom in and see all the houses standing. Tents would be in different areas of Gaza, more than Mawasi and other areas.
Okay, and that gunfire or whatever we've been hearing?
Well, we'd have to check after we finish. It could be, we're very close to Gaza City, so it could be Hamas fire. It also could be troops that see Hamas approaching them or someone approaching them and firing towards the air as a warning signal. Could be one of two. I'm not sure. We can check when we get out of here.
And so the plan for this area is you just still have to go through and find any tunnels?
Well, the plan right now is twofold: defense and finding terror infrastructure.
And how long will that take?
As long as needed. The tunnel network is something that will take many months, maybe many years. This is an extremely vast network that we keep finding out more about every single week operating.
Yeah, so this tunnel was only found last week, is that right?
A few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah, last month.
And it's crazy. Yeah, I just went in there. I can't believe, how long would that have taken to build?
Years. This is something that's been built for decades, since early 2000s, maybe even more. But we've had encounters with terrorists coming out of tunnels since early 2000s, and this is something they've been working on for decades. And not just time, but the money, the infrastructure, the concrete, Gaza has been given throughout the years the amount of money and materials to build an incredible coastal city, similar to things we've seen in the Gulf, and they've built an incredible city in historic measures. But it's underground. It's serving for purpose. Mostly civilians are not allowed. They need to stay up in danger, and the Hamas terrorists go down and stay safe or safer. And that's what they've built for the last 25 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so sad to be down there thinking how much money has gone into building that rather than
And
building.
it's all money and building materials that's been taken from Gazans and to the war machine that they've used and built under their own houses.
Crazy. But hopefully, positive future. Although
Well,
you said
this
you're not
is
allowed to be optimistic.
well,
in
this
the
is part
military.
of the plan moving forward. Finding the tunnels, dismantling them as part of the plan moving forward for a better future in Gaza, for Israelis, for Gazans. We need these terror tunnels to be found. So every time we find a tunnel and we're able to dismantle it, that's a step forward.
Yeah, cool.
And we can be a bit optimistic about that.
Great. Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.